Well, I was having sushi. We were out having a good time, and I was hungry.
And who was
Me,
you?
him, and his cousin, my roommate at the time. I was hungry, so I decided to go off to a sushi bar, get some food.
Did you invite the defendant to come?
No, they were outside, still talking to friends and stuff, mingling. So I was just lone ranger to go get some food and disappear. So I'm at the restaurant eating my food.
Right.
Then his cousin sent me a message like, let's leave. So I'm telling them I'm in the restaurant, I'm in there eating, they come in, sit down at the table. The table next to me, there are people there eating,
Right.
and they got up and left, but there's still like a little bit of food on their plate. So, I'm not picky, because that's what happens at a restaurant.
Right.
He sits at the table and eats the last of their food before he sits at our table.
Is that
Somebody
right?
no, not at all. That's completely inaccurate.
Okay.
What really happened was we were mingling at the bar, we were, having a good time.
You and your cousin?
Me and my cousin.
Okay.
He comes back with a plate of sushi and sits down at one of the tables, and I walk up to him and I said, can I have one? He said no, with very mean, hostile attitude, and I just took one off the plate.
Well, if you ask him to have it and he says no, why would you take it off the plate anyway?
Well, it was kind of a joke, because living in the house, living together, we would do that sometimes. Like,
right.
if I had a plate of chicken McNuggets, he or someone else would come by and... Right.
But is it true, though, that when you were living together, that happened?
He's right, we're friends, that's what happens all the time, but it was a different case.
Why was it so different then?
Well, let's say when you're about a month behind on rent, and
you were a month behind on
he
rent?
was about a month behind on rent, and
right.
You haven't paid money for bills. That money that I'm spending on that food, it's coming out of my pocket. I already got to pay what you owe on bills. So that $70 is, it's kind of costing me a little bit. Right. What you take off my plate, it's gonna make me kind of mad. It's my food.
So you got upset that he ate some of your sushi?
I got a little upset, I did, I'm not gonna lie, but I decided to say a few things,
So what did you say when he did that?
Like, hey, what the heck, you're taking food off of my plate, what kind of crap is that? Taking food off my plate, you can't pay the bills, what kind of man are you? Yada, 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 I just started running my mouth.
Right, then what happened?
I got punched. I just remember a fist